TDD stand for, and why would you use it?
Oh, it's I know that it stands for test-driven data, and you use it for um, testing your code before you actually write it. It's a way of kind of foolproofing and kind of keeping you focused when you write your code.
Awesome. Are you planning on getting a job after Block? And if so, what are you doing as far as networking goes?
I just started the whole the career path module where I just did my resume and I updated my LinkedIn profile over the weekend. I work right now in education, and I've been kind of going to a lot of like support roundtables and forums, and I'm kind of like meeting people in the same industry and stuff like that already. Just doing some networking.
Awesome. All right. Can you tell me what Active Record is?
Active Record is I know it has to do with the bridging between a database and the model in the MVC. It kind of, I think, is I'm not sure. I don't want to mess up my answer.
Speaking of MVC, can you tell me what each letter in MVC stands for and how those components are related to one another?
They're model, view, and controller. The way I see it, the model works directly with the database, and that's how you kind of how it talks to a database. The view is on the other side where it's just your views, it's your that interact to show you like your web browser and your output. And the controller is the piece in the middle that actually talks to both of them. The way I kind of been picturing it, I just read a good comparison where it's kind of like a TV set where the model is the all of the programs. It doesn't matter what you want to see. And the view is the TV screen, and then the controller is the actual parts in the television that's kind of telling you what channel to display at what time and stuff like that.
Awesome. Sorry, my dogs are barking super loud.
That's quite all right.
Great job. All righty. Great answer. I am going to, I like how you gave the metaphor. Now I'm going to share my screen. All right. Can you see that okay?
Yes.
Zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I have my dog class below here. I get an error when I'm trying to set the dog's name to Harley, and the error I get is undefined method named equals. So how can I modify this class to get past this error message? And if you can't spot the error, no worries. How would you approach debugging this problem?
Well, I would start with undefined method name, thinking that there's nothing being assigned to what do we have here? It doesn't look like you if you're calling dog. It looks like it's looking for. What do you have there? That name, but you don't define or say what the name is. You just have it as an attribute. It's looking like you want to add the name Harley, but there's no place in the initialize method for that name.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
Pardon me?
Anything else?
That's it right now.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Awesome. Okay, for this one, let me zoom back out. What routes will this generate? What controller actions will they point to? And then are these RESTful?
That route. Generate. It will go to post, show, and the post index page.
Mm-hmm.
They are RESTful because you have to, you can use Git to see them.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, because you have to actually get the data and it show it on the page. So you would use the Git action to get them.
Awesome. All right, last one of these types of questions. This one's a multiple choice, A, B, or C. I made a mistake on a migration and I need to rename the column. So what would I do if I wanted to do that? And it's important to know that I work on a team with a lot of other developers and this migration already exists in production.
It's just A, B, or C.
Yeah.
Okay. I should probably just do, you do C, create a new migration.
So
Yeah,
see?
yeah, you would see.
Alrighty. Okay, now I'm going to send you a link to CodeShare in the Google Hangout chat. So if you want to open that and let me know when you're in there. Oh, wait, did I send you? Oops, I sent you the wrong one. 1 second.
Okay.
Sent you the JavaScript one. Sorry, I have too many tabs open. All right, the second one is correct. Did that one work?
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. All right, so I put 2 questions in here for you. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to convert all of that pseudocode into active record queries. So yeah, like if you wanted to return all users, return all users where their first name is Jane, etc.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
So let's say you're in the database or you're in like Active Record, right? So if you're in the Rails console and you want to return all the users, how would you do that? So not SQL, right? So SQL would be select star from users. So how would you do that with Active Record? Even if you were in a controller and you were setting like at users equals, how would you get all of your users from your database?
Okay. So that's what I would think would be like on line 3. What was something I would do first would be like users.all to get all users.
Sorry, you cut out there. I couldn't hear the last thing you said.
It looked like on line 3 is kind of what I would have done already. Is that what you were looking for? Like,
let me see. Oh, have you typed? Because I thought you were. I'm refreshing it. I don't see anything on my end.
Okay.
Oh, it's
what the answers are already on there.
Mine was totally blank, and now it's showing them. Cool, awesome. Let me do this. Sorry, CodeShare is being super weird. If you looked at my screen, there was nothing on there, so I don't know what's going on, but I just refreshed it. So let me open up another one for you here. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm getting fed up with CodeShare. Half the time it crashes, and then other times it just doesn't work.
My mentor used to use CodeShare a lot.
Do you guys have issues with it?
We used to, yeah. We know how to REPL it now.
Yeah, I needed to start doing that because it's so frustrating. Because yeah, on my screen it was totally blank. So, okay, well it's the same in the second one, but we are just gonna do this. So, all right. So same thing. Active record. Also, oops, and then the second question will be different.
Okay.
Awesome. And if it doesn't, sometimes CodeShare's been being weird where I can't see what you're typing. So if that happens, well, I'll just have you share your screen.
Okay.
Awesome. Great. All righty. If you want to move on to the second one, you're going to write a method that outputs the numbers from 1 to 10. And then if the number is even, you're going to print this is an even number, otherwise print this is an odd number. And you can either have it where it just returns that string, or you can have it where you build up an array with this is an even number, this is an odd number.
Okay. Goodbye.
Awesome. I'm just adding everything up. Alrighty. Okay, so you need at least a 7 to pass the assessment, and you got an 8.4. So awesome job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so the only things that you missed were the multiple choice one for the migration was actually B, not C.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was wavering.
Yeah, it was B, and that one was worth a lot, 1.5. And then I just took off 0.1 on this last one because you don't need these brackets here.
Oh, okay.
Not a big deal. Yeah, so those were the only things you missed, and awesome job.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Yay. So yeah, I'll send all this stuff to you and your mentor, and then I will unlock the next module for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything.
Of course. No, thank you, Steve, and awesome job. You rocked it.
Have a great night.
You too. Bye.